Hello YouTube, and welcome back to Chef Lethal Plays Path of Exile, episode number 54. And I want to thank you so very much for hanging out and for coming to click on this video. There are at least 100 other videos that you could be watching right now on this platform, and I'm glad you picked mine. Thank you so much. If you're new here, welcome. It's kind of weird to start a series in the 54th episode, but hey, I'm not going to judge you. It's not why I'm here. But just so you know, if you enjoy this one, there's plenty of other content for you on this channel. Anyway, we're here in my hideout. I did make some changes to my character. I have a lot of MTX, or at least several. I have several. I don't have a lot. So I've got several multi or microtransactions that I've gotten acquired over the years. Most of them were free. Or from Twitch drops from watching a stream or anything like that. I did get these gloves right here, these mercenary gauntlets, and I don't know actually how I can see them like on my character. Cosmetics, here we go. So these gloves right here are called the Mercenary's Gauntlet. Also, it is a friggin' thunderstorm outside, so if you hear it, I apologize. Had to put the thunder jacket on my dog. Ooh, there's a loud booming right there. Add to the ambiance of the video. But these mercenary gauntlets are interesting because right now there is an event. Actually, when this video goes live, the event will be ending. But there's an event going on from Zizarin, who is a popular, probably one of the most popular Path of Exile streamers, YouTubers. And he has this gauntlet going where it's a significantly harder challenge. It's a hardcore solo self-found environment where like all of the hardest damage mods are on, all the monsters are ridiculous, and it's a race to see who completes it first and everything. So he had mentioned a few times in a video that if you go and kill Hillock, you will get these gauntlets for free. And he said, look out, because Hillock is not the Hillock that you know and love. He's been modified. And sure enough, he was modified. So I created a throwaway character, just a ranger, to go in, and I killed Hillock. Actually, first try. I was very surprised, but it wasn't too hard. And then I got the heck out of there. So I got the gloves. Nice and easy. All right, so looking at today, the plan is to do T16 maps. I have them pre-rolled here. There's another thing I want to mention, and I didn't know this was a thing until earlier today, actually. So if you've been watching the series, you know that I have a plugin called Awakened PoE Trade, and I recommend you use it. The link is in the description. So if you hit Shift and then Spacebar, it brings up the configuration for the app. So you can choose map rolling. And when you do that, you can put in your regex here and map it. Like you can add it, you make it a macro. So I've gotten, this is my forbidden map mods. These are the mods that I cannot run, that will brick my map. And I've got it set to control number 1, control +1. So now when I go to my stash, and if I had maps in here, you could see I would just, I don't have to do anything. I don't have to click anywhere. I'm just going to go control 1 and it automatically pastes in my regex. I don't have to keep going to the website and doing it. So you can do that for multiple ones. You can do that when you're leveling to make a regex for certain gear. You can go to the vendor if you're looking for speed boots. You can have it, put in the regex, or if you're looking for a certain combination of sockets and links and all that stuff, you can make all that happen and go really quick. So that's pretty cool. I did some more farming today. I'm up to 57%. I'm really hoping this doesn't go vanish today. That is quite a lot of XP. I'm still a little nervous about hard single target damage. I was fighting a monster today, and I feel like Trinity was not working. He was a crit resistant, like rare, maybe a boss, but he was crit resistant. And I feel like I was just hammering him down for 10 seconds, and I feel like Trinity was not working. So I don't know how to tell how to make it work more or better in those instances. I'm hoping someone can help me out, because I have a feeling we're going to get into it a little bit today. Speaking of, I have rolled all of the T16 maps. There's only 4 of them in the base of the game. Something I didn't notice at the end of last episode when I beat the Maven's Crucible, I got a 5th map slot. So now I can put in my map and then 4 scarabs, which is crazy. This used to be tied to a different game mechanic, but we didn't do it. Another thing that happened is when I was going to roll these maps, one of them corrupted into a Vol Temple, which can happen sometimes. And so they're just different maps. It's actually a terrible map as far as like the layout goes, but it can be very rewarding. At least I know a few years ago, at least, people would buy these in bulk because there was a strategy about running specifically the Vol Temple with corrupted maps or something like that. I don't remember exactly because that's like above my level of gameplay. But let's jump in. Let's do our first T16 map. And I want to do Altar, Searing Exarch. Yeah, we'll do Searing Exarch. And then I'm not going to do any scarabs or anything like that. And let's see how it goes. I mean, I guess technically I have done a T16 because I think I was doing a 15 and it rolled up into a 16 when I corrupted it and I didn't notice it and we ran it anyway. That sort of thing. But let's see how this goes. I'm going to be a little cautious. But I run pretty hard delve. So in theory, this shouldn't be terrible. If my game would actually catch up. The storm outside makes me a little nervous.
No more timeouts.
But I think it's going to be okay.
Please.
Yeah, so far so good. So we have Leo, and we'll just bargain with him to get some intel. Grab this tower map. I have a feeling intervention's going to come up real soon. Whoa! No! I didn't even see them come up. Where were you? Oh no! Oh, that was lame. That was really lame. I did not even see the person. That made me really mad. That actually upset me greatly. Dang it, man. Alright, well, maybe by the end of this episode we'll get up to 50%. And then maybe I'll get some extra sulfite. Maybe I'll even just use some sulfite scarabs to get some juice for the delve. And we'll head down there. Now I'm kind of nervous to go into this research room, but YOLO. I did kind of decide, like, I don't really know what I want to do with this character right now. Because the jewel that I want to replace, the cluster jewel I want to replace, is still going for like 69 divine, which is really kind of crazy. And I just now, that was really, really close. Oh my goodness. Anyway, it's still going for like 69 divine, which is insane.
I just can't bring your methods are brutal. You remind me why I left the Templars.
Yeah, we'll do that.
The Templars had a habit.
And so I just now have like 30. So there's a part of me that's just like, let's run this build as long as I can without getting that jewel. And I don't even know what the next steps would be for upgrading in this current state. The creator of this build, Arrow, AER0, he did, I'm gonna do this one, he did create like a super endgame version where it uses a keystone skill called Chaos Inoculation. Often you'll hear it shortened to CI, where basically it takes your life pool and gives you 1 life, brings your actual red globe down to 1 as your max life, and I guess converts it all to energy shield, and then makes you immune to chaos damage. You're inoculated against chaos damage. But to make that switch requires a huge investment. Like, it's not necessarily just a tree respec, which I'm sure there is. I didn't even really look into it, but I'm sure there's nodes you have to respec. There's probably other jewels or gems that you need, and then the gear itself is different as well. Like, he uses a different wand base than I have. He uses a different shield base. I think he gets more into armor evasion versus, or excuse me, armor and energy shield versus the evasion energy shield that we're using right now. So I don't know if that's really the way that I want to go, because it will bankrupt me to do that for sure. And then some, because I don't think I have enough to make the switch right now. That wasn't even the boss? What? Oh, there's like a three-piece boss. There's our... Okay. Okay. Remember how I said we're gonna... Okay, no. This is gonna be a good one, guys. This is a good one. So that invite that we just got, this is gonna bring us to the Searing Exarch, the boss. And admittedly, this version, because it's the first time we're gonna fight him, is an easier version. We're not gonna do it yet. I'm gonna now run Eater of Worlds, and this one should be the same, where I get another invite. I didn't do this. Where I get another invite for the Eater of Worlds. Okay, and I want to do probably... What did I say I wanted to do for this tree, the 4 temple tree? I think I wanted to do where I get extra time, which I think was the wheel up here. Time gained is doubled. Yeah, we'll do that. Crimson Township. Let's see what this one's all about. So far so good. I'm obviously very upset about dying. That was kind of BS. Didn't lose my guardian though. That is actually really surprising. So I'm again pleased about that too, because that's extra survivability, I think. All right, we're gonna get it. So yeah, this one, as soon as we kill the boss, we have the temple. As soon as we kill the boss, we'll get an invite. Armory, I guess we'll upgrade to that. Oh, I'm zooming. Look at me go. Yeah, so far this has been the same temple that you saw in the last episode. I've kind of been fighting with, like, do I just run it? Do I just let it die? What do I do? So I gotta finish it so I can get a new temple, and hopefully one that doesn't suck so bad, because this one's bad. I don't think it has a gem cutter's workshop or a corruption room, even just the base. It doesn't have anything. And yeah, we didn't get a stone, did we? Nope. Okay. Well, let's just GTFO out of here.
Good job,
We do have this altar. Let's check it. Sometimes this can say, like, Eldritch minions can drop divine orbs, and that's crazy. Is this already the boss area? I don't know what boss this is going to be. Hope it's a good one. Sorry, I had to sneeze. Don't die, chef. Crimson Mayor. Alright, there. Trinity's working, and there's only one monster there. That's the boss. Okay, so that was good, I guess. Okay, so we got the map completion, and we got the new invite. So I want to do at least the Searing Exarch. Now, they did change it, this league, so that you can run the pinnacle bosses, which Searing Exarch is one of them. The Eater of Worlds is another. So you can run the bosses with no XP penalty for dying, which is great, because I typically will die maybe every time. I may not even be able to finish it. It's worth noting that if you do finish, or if you do not complete the easier version, all you have to do is complete another T16 map with that appropriate influence on it, and you'll get another invite right away. And then once you do beat the easier version, then you have to like really run maps and with that specific influence kind of a lot in order to get the invite again. And sometimes they can be worth kind of a lot. There are people that just like to run Exarch, and I don't know what the rewards are for that, like what he drops that's good. I guess there's a way to upgrade the Exarch and the Eater and make them Uber versions, so they're a lot harder. So that's probably why people buy the invitations, so they don't have to run 30 maps or 25 maps or whatever it is to get the invite to then farm the Uber boss. And yeah, I totally lost my train of thought on that. But yeah, so they can farm the Uber boss and get the loot potentials there without having to do all the work. Which, if you can afford it, why wouldn't you? I would. Okay, there's still more than 50. It looks like we gotta go down here. This one's been going pretty good, and we got some good altars. So I am gonna do a bit of a better clear here. Plus we have Alva. I didn't even think about that. Flame Workshop. Oh my gosh, this is such... Look at this in all of its splendor. What a terrible, terrible temple. I don't even want to finish this room. Like, let me just go back out right now. But I need the XP because I freaking died at the beginning of the recording. So yeah, my hope is to finish this map, finish the last 16, and then do those invitations. I'll try to explain a bit of how it's going, but I'm not very good at them. I've always been very timid to fight the bosses because you lose XP. So I would just kind of wait until I leveled up or got to a point where I felt comfortable doing it and not caring if I died. Wow, finally got a gem cutters. This should, okay, so this should upgrade to a Doriani's right away. Let's see if I'm right. Don't possess him. No, 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 I need to kill him. Okay. So if this becomes a 100C, you know, map, then that, or a temple, that's okay. Alternatively, what I could have done is not done this final encounter, run an Alva Scarab on my next map with the Scarab of Timelines to guarantee, one, to guarantee that I get Alva, and then two, get that extra chance at getting another Doriani's. But I'm not really interested in doing that right now, so let's see. Let's see if I'm right. And right to Doriani's. Okay, so that's not a total loss. It could have been better, but I mean, I thought it was going to be a total wash, so I'm a little bit more okay with that. Getting a lot of Eldritch currency, which is nice. Although I'm not really interested in the lesser currency right now. I kind of want to get the higher versions. I gotta price those out. I want to upgrade all of my Eldritch implicits. No, actually, I don't want to do that. I'm going to run away from those monsters. And I'm going to head home. I'm a little scared about what I clicked on. Alright, let me see what kind of loot I have. Yeah, we did pretty good. And there's the invite here. So we'll hold on to these. Two more. Let me talk to... Now, what you could do as well is if you don't talk to Alva and get the map for the temple, then she won't show up on your map. So this could be a way to block her if you're not interested in running it anymore and you want zero chance of her popping up. Just don't take it. But I'm desperate for cash. And let's check how bad this one is. And okay, automatically we have a gem cutter. So when this shows up the first time, I'll need to make sure I get it connected, and then I can start running Timeline Scarab again. And for this, I'm not going to put it up for sale yet, but I am going to just put it in there as a reminder. And you can see here I'm at 30, 2, 4, 6, 8, probably 34 divine currency right now. That's, for me, I'm rich. And then I'll do Maven. So once you defeat these invitations, just like the Maven, there are these tick marks all around, and it says like Maven progress 3 out of 10. It will have the same thing for each of these altars, and I don't want to run them yet. Like, I don't want to continue running them because then I'm like wasting maps. Because you need a... Oh, dang it, I didn't do my passive again. Anyway, I'm talking too much. But that's the whole point of YouTube, right? You gotta talk a lot. Oh, I did lose my Guardian that map. I wonder what killed it. I don't wonder enough to actually, like, investigate, but... So far, I like this map. Straightforward. Narrow. I'm gonna... You'll notice I'm gonna be picking up a little bit more of the sort of bubblegum currency that's popping. I don't remember who I saw that called it that, so that's just what I call it now. But all the small currency, you may see me picking up a little bit more just because I helped a friend who started a new account. Well, maybe he didn't start a new account, but he just started for the first time on this league. And I gave him some gear, and I juiced it up a little bit with quality and sockets. So I just want to maintain a certain, like, account level of those things, just in case, I don't know, just in case I decide to start a new character or respec this one. I want to make sure I have the dough to do it. Although if I decide to do that, I mean, that's why it's called a league starter build, right? Like, you start the league, you get your currency, and you start a new character. That's the idea anyways. You start a new character. I didn't mean to do the poison garden. Dang it. Again, I'm not paying attention. But you start a new character to, like, focus farm what you're interested in doing, or to just be in total badass. Up to you how you want to do it. But for me, because I'm just a casual player and I don't have as much time as serious players to play and get good, as my friend Billy would say, I pretty much stay with my league starter as long as I can. And if I'm still interested in playing the league, by the time I get sick of my build, then I might investigate goofing around with another build to do something else if I've got some currency. A build was recommended for me as something to give a try if I feel like starting a new one called Arakali's Fang, something like that. So I haven't made any decisions on it, but like, I've probably got the currency right now to get a decent start on it. And the good thing about starting a new character, like, on the same league, like, you know, if I were to start a new character right now, the good thing is I've got 30 divines worth of currency, so I can go ahead and I can buy some good leveling gear, because there's gear that you can find on Reddit or other posts, the Discord, that is pretty much just, people just call it leveling gear, because it makes the leveling experience way easier. Usually they're like low level requirement uniques. There's one where we were pits, so here I need to connect to the Atlas of Worlds. So there's like the tabula rasa is a chess piece that is a 6-socketed, 6-linked, all white socket chess piece. So you can start the game with a character and immediately get all 6 of your skill gems, because you can buy them from Lily Roth, and you can start out boom bang on with a fully like optimized skill.
Just what I needed.
And then get yourself some good movement. Now the trick with the tabula rasa is that it has no defenses on it, 0. So that's why you'd pick up some unique boots that have maybe 30% movement speed and some resistances and stuff. And you pick up, oh, get the heck out of there. And then you pick up, you know, a helmet that's got resistances on it. You pick up some rings that have resistances in life and stuff, and then you can just friggin' blast. Honestly, you can just run through. Oh, corruption chamber, nice. And this one, okay, so I'm not gonna run it. I'm gonna wait until the next map. But yeah, so you pick up all the things to fill in your gaps, get yourself the kind of weapon you need, and then as you level up and progress on the new character, you can buy more gear and or buy currency to do crafting if that's what you want to do. But yeah, the choice is yours. But that's what people do. The boss is. There, that was easy. Grab that crafting recipe. What crafting recipe was it? Are you going to tell me? 6 link sockets. Very good. Finally got that recipe. I'll do that, and then let me look at, because I'm going to be running this tree next. So where am I closest to? I'm kind of in the middle between Searing Exarch and Eater is way over there. I'm going to try to make my way over here. Okay, I made my way over there. So on this one I'll run Eater, and on the other one I'll run Exarch. That's a lot of modifiers. Alright, so we need Scarab of Timelines, Incursion. I could do this. I'm a little scared about the map modifiers though, so I'm not gonna do it. I could juice it up a little bit more, but I'm scared, not gonna lie. And we'll go ahead and throw these all in. That shield is probably good for Rog. I don't think much else. At least for this character. Didn't lose my Guardian. That's also very cool. And I can already tell I'm gonna hate this map. Corruption chamber. Yoo-hoo-hoo, something was melting me down. We better get a dang Stone of Passage. Anybody? Thank you. Okay, now I need to connect this. Well, either of the bottom ones is fine. We can do it to the vault. the vault. We killed all the monsters here. So let's get out.
Good job, Exile.
Run around, get the gold that dropped that I can't see. Ooh, a shrine. That's juicy. Don't get caught in that explosion. Don't get caught in the crossfire. As the kids say. Well, no kids say that anymore. That's what I said when I was a kid. Stairs. I don't want to... Oh, it's a multi-level map. Not my favorite.
Ah, there you are.
So we do have to change. It got straight up to the catalyst. That's good. Alright, we're going to change this to the cultivar chamber, I guess, even though the poisonous plants are stupid. I got that guy. We already got the stone. So we'll just connect it to the cellar here. And you know, this episode's getting kind of long. I could leave you guys on a cliffhanger and run the invitations at the beginning of next episode. Uh-oh, am I feeling like I'm gonna be a mean boy? Oh, gross, never say that again.
Good job,
Chef, what's
Exile.
wrong with you? I'll just see how it goes. Alright, so yeah, this level's empty. One thing I don't like is, like, on multi-level maps like this, it doesn't tell you if the level is cleared. It just tells you the overall map, like, completion. Like, map, how many monsters are left for the whole map. But, like, no, how many are left right here? Usually the amber monsters are pretty chill. That was easy. Yeah, we're just exploding everything in sight. This is fantastic. That's Verisium. Honestly, Verisium makes me nervous. Sometimes the packs that come out of there are just like insane. Like literally insane. Clinically insane. So much so, I'm gonna skip it. Ooh, I made a bold move there, Cotton. By just blindly frost blinking into the middle of the hallway. We have a shrine here, this could be good. Deliver pain exquisite. I don't know what kind of shrine it is.
Turn around. Make your choice. Be quick about it.
Oh man. Oh, you know what's fun? I found a mercenary earlier today that had 5 chaos, and I went to click it and she immediately deleted me. It was an instant one shot. I have
Whatever
never
you
been
do,
killed
don't
that
come
fast.
back.
Well, I haven't been killed that fast in so long. It was actually insane. I got real salty from that one too. Real. Here's our third incursion, hoping, obviously, that we get a locus of corruption from it.
Ah, there you are. Ready to
And we'll
revisit
do the storage room, we'll do the top room. Get in. Yep. This is good, this is good. A lot of good monsterization here. Good. Oh, there's a whole another batch over here. Not anymore. They're gone. Now they're all gone.
Good job, Exile.
All right, Alva. Hit me. Locus of corruption. Bro, let's go. One thing I was wondering earlier today, I sold the Locus of Corruption room, and I was just wondering, like, what percentage, I wonder, like, what percentage of Locus of Corruptions that I sell go good. That sentence structure was atrocious, I know, but I think you get the gist.
Mortal flesh is so fallible.
Get out of the corner.
Grasp your mortality tightly.
So Maven has text or voice lines that she says that correspond to other things that she does. Ooh. This is a tough one.
Mortal flesh is so fallible.
Well, not that tough. Maybe not that tough. Alright, cool. That should be about everybody. One monster remaining. We did pretty good on that. And we got the Locus of Corruption. Amazing. And we got 26,000 gold from that. 38 minutes. Yeah, 36. I can see. Yep, you know what, guys? I am so sorry. We're doing a cliffhanger, because I don't know how long these fights are going to take. So that just means the beginning of the next episode, which I'm going to be recording like literally immediately after I hit stop. We're going in to fight the Searing Exarch and then the Eater of Worlds. And see, I'm going to be keeping a very close eye on my Trinity up in the upper corner and see how it goes. I hope that it stays on, because it would be horrible if it turns off. But anyway, that is going to be it for me today. Thank you so much for watching. I'm very excited that we just blasted through those T16s. And looking forward to the next episode, which for me is going to be right now, but for you, you got to wait till tomorrow. Ha 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 ha. Anyway, I love your face. Thank you so much for watching and hanging out. Much appreciated all the support. And I will see you next time.